Hello everyone, it's Colleen, and today is the first De-Stress Sunday, and what I hope to accomplish with this series is just to talk about the past week and any stresses that we've had and how we can cope with those, and also to look into the next week and how to cope with any stresses in the future. So let's just get started with that. Today I'm going to be talking about my dental surgery. By now you should know that I've had a big dental surgery a couple weeks ago, and the dentist is one of my biggest stress set-ons. I hate the dentist. It's nothing personal towards them, it's just I'm very uncomfortable with being there. And I'm well aware that this is a very common fear, but when it's you and you're in the dentist chair, you feel like you're the only one that's afraid. So let me tell you what happened with my surgery. The day of the surgery, I thought I would be able to bring back at least one person with me to like hold my hand or just talk to me, and I came up with a plan to if I needed somebody to start talking to me, I would hold up something to let them know that I needed their comfort right at that moment. But sadly they wouldn't let me bring anybody back with me. So I just had that little stuffed animal that I would have used, and I nearly ripped it apart. But at the beginning of the surgery, always the first time that they give you that shot to numb you, that is the biggest part for me that I can't stand and sets on my anxiety super bad. So they had to do that quite a few times throughout my mouth. After I was all numbed up, I was fine, in the fact that I couldn't feel anything, but still just being there in the dentist's chair was so stressful, and I tensed up so bad, and I kept squeezing that little toy until I basically ripped its head off. And they said the surgery would take about 2 hours, maybe less, and thankfully it took a little less than 1 hour. I think I would have passed out if it was any longer from tensing up my whole body and just sheer panic and shock that this was happening to me. So on the way out, I did have a panic attack, but for me that was fine because I told myself that I can have a panic attack, just not during the procedure. So allowing myself to feel the panic and feel the anxiety was hard, but also a big relief. I didn't have a panic attack from the fear. I think I had a panic attack from the relief of it being over, and just all of that fear and all of that anxiety built up, sorry, built up all morning, all day until after the surgery, and it just came out, and I just let it happen. So they said the recovery time would, the full recovery time would be about 6 weeks, but to come back in 2 weeks so they can take out the stitches. Now let me talk about them now. This is Thumper. He came with the name Thumper, but I just call him Bunny. I don't really call him Thumper. I think that's just a very common name for a bunny. I didn't choose it for him. He came with it, but he's just my little Mr. Bunny, and he's a very grumpy bunny. He's a Mr. Grumpy Pants. And this behind me, Bandit. This is Bandit, and he's my German Shepherd mix. We got him from the pound. He's a rescue. He's probably about 13 years old now. See, he's being a Grumpy Pants. Mr. Grumpy Pants at work. But I've had Bandit most of my life, and both of them are a big deal for me when I have anxiety. And they're just a great way to relieve my stress. Just playing with them, holding them, just watching them and what they do, because they do some really weird and random things, just make me laugh and smile. They're just a big part of how I cope and deal with anxiety. Yeah, so I thought I would incorporate them with today and the first the first De-Stress Sundays. This is probably going on for a long time now, so I'll try to wrap it up. There is one more thing that I want to talk about. You probably know that I'm taking a break from school. I am a photography major, but from my anxiety I've had really bad semesters lately, and I just needed a break from school craziness. But even on my break, I'm still having craziness and so much drama that is just making me so mad and so angry with the school that for the first time led me to an anger panic attack. So after that big craziness with school, I'm feeling like I don't want to go back to that school, but I still love photography. I still want to be a photographer. It's just I'm feeling like I made the wrong choice in colleges. So I'm finding different solutions of how I can still learn about photography and one, not spend as much money, and also it's just there's so many ways to learn about it. There's websites, online tutorials, trainings that you can go to. There's just so many options for photography for amateurs, novice, and and professionals that I feel like there's other ways of me becoming a photographer. And for as long as I've been at this school, I feel like my skills are okay enough for me to go out there and get clients and get those photo shoots as a freelance or go with a company. So I'm just really confused about school right now, and we'll see how everything goes on my break. And I'm just going to be thinking about other options if I don't go back to school. Maybe this should be rant Sundays. I feel like I've just been rambling so much, and I apologize. But that's what De-Stress Sundays is about. Let me know down below if you've had any troubles these past couple of weeks, and give me some tips on what you want to learn about or see in the following De-Stress Sundays. I'll always try to do a random video before a De-Stress Sundays just to lift spirits and just have fun, because I think it's extremely important to have fun with the little things and just express yourself and your creativity in random ways and any ways that you see fit. I'll wait. So I'll see you guys next time, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope this rant didn't bother you too much, and I'll try to work on shortening my stories and getting to how I deal with the stress and drama. So thanks so much guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.